Hello and welcome to your Healthy Hips Pilates class. I'm glad you've joined me today because a lot of us tend to have tightness in the hips, so this class is going to be able to open them up, build a bit of strength around those really important hips and pelvis. So let's get started. We're going to start by just finding our Pilates foundation. So feet are nice and wide. Begin to stack yourself up tall through the spine. Let's start with a nice deep breath in through the nose. And then breathe out through the mouth. Another breath in. This time as you breathe out, I want you to begin to pull the belly button towards the spine. Find your core connection. Good. Maintain that. Let's inhale. We're going to just slide the right hand down the leg. Find an easy side bend. Come back up to center. Take it to the other side. Slide that left hand down the leg and just allow the opposite shoulder to come with this movement. You can imagine you're standing up against the wall, and so we want to focus on this sideways or lateral movement, being mindful not to arch the back. Let's do that one more time to each side. And then come back up to center. Let's bring the hands in front of the chest, taking a rotation to the right. Trying to keep the hips pointing forward. Breathe in as you come back to the middle. Breathe out, let's rotate to the left. Breathe in, come back to center. Moving again through these rotations. Inhale back to center, exhale one more time, over to the right. And on this last one, keep those hips facing forward as you rotate from the waist. Come back to center, really nice. Okay, let's quickly check in with the balance because we are going to do some standing single leg work today. So bring the weight into your right leg first. Take that breath in through the nose. As you exhale, pull the belly button in, lift the pelvic floor muscles, and then take your left heel off the mat. Begin to slide the toes forward, and then bring the foot back underneath the body. Take the toes forward and back in. So try to keep your gaze ahead of you, chin level with the floor. And then if you can keep your hips level as you're sliding the foot forward, let's go into a knee lift now. Bring the foot down, back underneath. And then one more time, slide the toes forward. We lift the knee, we lower, and then change sides. Bring the weight into your left leg now. Right heel lifts, take that breath in as you breathe out. Core is engaged, and then let's check in with the other side. So notice if this side feels different. As you're sliding the toes forwards and back, you're probably going to notice one side feels more stable than the other, which is normal. And then again, we're going to go for that knee lift. Bring that knee to hip height. One more time, toes forward, knee lifts, and then bring the foot down, nice. Pedal through the ankles. Take the feet a little bit wider now. Come into some easy squats. Keep the hands on the hips, on the waist, excuse me, and then sink the hips back down and press up to stand. So nice and easy in our squats here. We're not going too low. I want you to think about pressing your knees over the toes. So we may have a tendency to roll the knees in. If that's you, actively press the knees out. Core is engaged. Take a couple more here. That you might hear some creaky knees or ankles, that's okay. As long as you're not going into pain or a lot of discomfort, just working to a range that feels good for you. Let's go for two more. And last one. Good. Okay, so if you want to come towards the back of your mat now, reset your feet hip width apart, toes are pointing forward. We're going to go into a lunge. So hands can stay on the waist or arms beside you. Take an easy step forward with the right foot and then bend that back knee down into a lunge. Straighten through the leg and then press yourself back to standing. Let's change sides. Take the left foot forward now, go down into a lunge. Maybe if it feels okay, we dip the knee, straighten the back leg, and then power through that front foot. So you are getting a bit of momentum as you press up. Keep working here. We breathe in as we step down, breathe out as we press back up. Inhale, we step forward. Exhale, press back. So you can keep that back leg straight or find that dip in the bend in the knee if that feels more comfortable. Keep working here. Beginning to warm up through the glutes, the quads, getting a stretch into the hip flexors. Nice, well done, keep it up. Hopefully you're starting to feel a bit warmer as well. I'm filming and it's January in the UK, so the weather outside is a little bit frosty. Good, one more to each side. And take a rest. Pedal through the ankles, maybe give the legs a shake. We're going to come back into those lunges. This time we're going to stay down, add a little pulse. Take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, find your core engagement. Step the right foot forward. We're going down into that lunge, and then we're just going to pulse here. Feel this nice stretch across the left hip flexor. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back. Take the left foot forward. Go down into your lunge as far as feels comfortable. And again, we're going to go for 10 pulses here. So we're not bouncing, we're in control. Feeling a nice stretch across the front of the hip. Front leg is working hard. 3, 2, 1. And then bring the feet together. Give the legs a shake. How do we feel? Let's reset the feet hip width apart now. We're going to go into some knee lifts. So that's where the single leg balance is going to come into play. So reset. Take a breath in to prepare. Exhale. Zip up through the core and lift the pelvic floor muscles. That's going to help us balance. Bring the weight into your right leg once more. As you heel that left heel up, we're going to float the knee up to hip height and then control it on the way down. We lift and lower. Now notice how your body is moving as you lift and lower. We want to try and keep the right hip stacked over the right ankle. Our spine stays upright. And so it's just that leg lifting and lowering. If you're noticing a big sway side to side, then maybe don't bring the knee quite as high. Good. Okay, on this next one, we're going to lift that left knee. And then a real challenge, we're going to see if we can straighten the leg, rebend, and lower. Again, lift the left knee, kick the leg forward, try and straighten through the left leg, rebend, and lower. 3 more here. You're doing great. I know these can be really challenging on our hip flexors. That's where we want to be building that strength. Good. 1 more on this side. We're going to hold it out. So lift the knee, kick the leg. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lower the foot down. Let's take it to the other side. Weight onto the left leg. Take your breath in to prepare. Exhale out through the mouth. Peel the right heel up. Lift the right knee, hip height, and lower. We lift and lower. Well done. You know what's coming now. 2 more lifts here. Keep your breath steady. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Let's go into those extensions. So lift the right knee, kick the leg straight, rebend, and lower. I'll show you from the side. We lift, we kick, we bend, we lower. Really good. So we're maintaining control of this movement, not rushing at all. Last 2. Lift, kick, bend, and lower. Keep the spine nice and long. On this one, we're holding. So kick the leg, we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Bring the feet down. Give the legs a shake. If your quads are tight, stretch them out. And then we're going to make our way towards the back of our mats for our few roll downs. So reset the feet hip width apart. Take a breath in through the nose. As you exhale, let's nod the chin to the chest. Begin to roll down through the spine. Pausing at the bottom. Take a breath in. As you exhale, let's rebend the knees. Roll back up to stand. Shoulders and head coming up last. Let's do that again. Take a breath in. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Maybe begin to pull the belly in if you've been practicing Pilates with me for a bit. Begin to find that core engagement. Take a breath in at the bottom. Exhale. We roll back up. One more time here. Take a breath in. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Continue that journey down. And once you've come to the bottom of your roll down, you're going to bend your knees. Bring the knees down and come to lying down on your back. We're going to make our way to bridge. So in our bridge, we want our feet to be hip width apart, the heels closest towards your bottom, arms alongside the body. Take a moment here just to feel the hips on the mat. I like to just take a bit of opportunity to bring awareness to our body, because that's what we're practicing Pilates for. We want the good posture, we want the strength. We also want to be aware of how our body is moving. So take a breath in. As you exhale, begin to tilt the pelvis back, pressing the lower back softly into your mat, and then release. Take another breath in. As you exhale, go through that same motion, your pelvic tilt. And then this time, pressing into the feet, you're going to begin to lift the hips up. You're coming up into a bridge. Squeeze the bottom, engage the hamstrings. Take an inhale at the top, and then as you exhale, let's lower down through the spine. Good. Take a breath in again. Exhale, come back up into your bridge. And then lower down. Let's do this 2 more times. Just working through your spine. Try and place your vertebrae down one at a time. The last one here, peel the hips up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, place the spine down bone by bone. Good. We're coming up again. This time you're going to come up into bridge and then stay up in your bridge. We're going to go for a tabletop lift with the legs. If that's too strong, or you notice your hips begin to dip and lower, then keep the toes down and go for a heel lift instead of a full leg lift. When you're ready, we're going to press through both feet. Really engage your glutes, so turn your glutes. Press into the left heel. Let's heel the right heel up, and then you're going to lift that right leg over the knee and then lower it back down. Good. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Your left leg, your left glute is going to be working super, super hard to keep the hips high. Keep the breath steady. If you have any pain in your lower back, then take the modification. You're just going to lift the right heel and lower it down. Lift and lower. Let's go for 3 more on this side, either with the knee lifting into that tabletop shape. Last 2, or keep the foot down. Last 1, and then press into the right foot. Let's lift that left knee up this time and lower. Leg is staying in this 90-degree shape, pressing firmly through the right leg. Keep breathing. We're going for 4 more. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Last 2. And last 1. Good. Press into both feet. Take a breath in. As you exhale, melt down to the mat. And then you can windshield wiper the legs side to side or hug the knees into the chest, whatever feels good. Let's extend the left leg out long now. And then I want you to lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Bring both hands to the front of the hips. You're going to feel that kind of bony parts of the front of the hips. And then pointing your right toes, imagine you're drawing a circle on the ceiling. You're going to draw a beach ball sized circle. So begin to take the foot out to the side, down towards the mat, maybe slightly across your midline, and then back up to center. I want you to pay attention to your pelvis. Is it rocking side to side? If it is, really draw those abdominals down to the mat to build stability in the pelvis. And you'll feel your leg, your hip beginning to work hard. Good. Let's reverse our circles. Take a couple of circles in the other direction now. Keep breathing smoothly. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And I always like to remember your out breath is your reminder to engage your core. Last two here. And one. And hug that knee in towards the chest. Enjoy the stretch. Let's take it to the other side. Right leg extends away. Left leg up to the ceiling. Point the left toes. Hands can stay on the hips if that was helpful for you. On the other side, just a bit of physical feedback for this exercise. And then when you're ready, let's draw our circles on the other side. And again, our bodies are not symmetrical. So you may notice you have more openness in one hip, or maybe it feels a bit stiff. That's totally normal, but maybe just becoming aware of it will help you in your day-to-day as well. Activate the muscles in that left leg. Core is engaged. Change direction now. Take your circles the other way. Keep breathing. Notice if the pelvis is beginning to rock as your leg gets tired, core gets tired. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug the knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Enjoy that stretch. And then let the leg go. Okay, we're going to come to lying on our side. So let's come to lie on our left-hand side to begin with. This is going to be our final bit of work. So we're going to have the knees bent in front of us. Check your alignment. So check that your shoulders are over the hips and we found a lift in that bottom waist. So we're not sort of slumping down into the mat, but we're really active through the core. Take a breath in to prepare. And then as you exhale, zip up through the core. We're going to go for either the knees really bent in front of the body. If you want to challenge yourself more, begin to take the legs a little bit longer on the mat. Top hand can come down for support. Let's extend that top leg out straight. Take a breath in. As you exhale, core is engaged. We're going for lifts. So we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keeping your gaze ahead of you once you've checked your alignment. Good. Lift and lower. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep that right leg at hip height. We're going to kick the leg forward. Take it up towards the ceiling. Lower it back down to the corner. And then bring the leg back underneath the body. So you can imagine it as sort of a T shape. So we're going forwards, up, down, and back. Forwards, up, down, and back. Really nice. You will start to feel these, unless you're really, really strong and buns of steel, but you will start to feel these getting into the glutes, the hips, which is what we want to do. Just working steadily with your breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last two, take the leg forwards, up, down, and back. Last one, forwards, up, down, and back. Lower the leg down, we take a rest. How are we feeling? Two more exercises here. Right, extend the right leg hip height again. This time you're going to take it forwards and staying forward, so you're at a slight angle in front of the body. We're just going up and down, up and down, lift and lower, lift and lower. Well done. Is your core engaged? Is your pelvic floor lifted? We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Lower that top leg. You're going to drape your right leg in front of you. The knee can come down. You can pad it with a cushion or a blanket. And then take the bottom leg out long. So the left leg is now straight underneath the body. Right knee, thigh is in front of us. We're not working this top leg, which you'll be happy to hear because I'm sure you can feel that engagement. We're working the bottom leg now, the adductors, the inner thighs. So point the left toes, and then we'll lift that leg off the floor and lower. We're trying to squeeze the inner thigh up towards the ceiling. It's a bit of an unusual movement if you haven't done this setup before. Good. Keep working, lifting and lowering the left leg now. Keep your core engaged. We go for 3, 2, and 1. Really nice work. Come up to seated very quickly. You're going to swing your legs around. So now we're sitting on that right hip. Legs are over to the left. Take the left hand down. Lift the right arm up. Give that nice stretch across the right side of the body into the hip. And then when you're ready, let's take it to the other side. So come to lie on your right hand side. Check your alignment the same way. Legs can be bent. Take a breath in to prepare. And then as you exhale, zip up through the core, pelvic floor. Top leg is out straight. We're going for single leg lifts up to the ceiling. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Well done. We know what's coming now, so we can be prepared for our technique, focusing on your form and control, and hopefully not focusing on any deep burning in the muscles. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep the left leg lifted, hip height. We're going to kick it forward, lift up, down, bring the leg back underneath the body. We're going into those T lifts. We lift, lower, and back. Forwards, up, down, and back. We're not doing too many of each of these exercises, so stick with it. You've got this. We've got 5 more of these. Lift, lower, back. Forwards, lift, lower, back. Last 3. Lift, lower, and back. Don't be tempted to rush through them. Last 1. Well done. You're feeling it in the hips. Lift, lower, back. Take a rest. I can definitely feel that working. It's a nice sensation. I hope you're feeling that muscle switching on too. Last one here. Left leg lifting to hip height. We're going to kick that leg forward in front of the body, and then staying forward, we're going to lift up to the ceiling and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So we're working kind of all the different layers and levels of our glutes by taking our foot and our leg into different positions. And you can start to feel this shifting away from maybe the back of the bottom round to the side. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg down. Give your glutes a massage or a stretch, whatever you need to take. And then we'll draw that left knee in front of the body, taking it out of the equation. Kick the right leg out long, point the right toes. Let's finish off our side lying with our adductor lift. So we lift and lower. Squeeze the inner thigh to the ceiling. That's right. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Really nice. Let's make our way up to seated. One more time. So we're sitting on the left hip now, coming into that mermaid stretch on the other side. Legs are over to the right. Right hand down, left hand up. Getting into the hips. Really nice. Well done. That's the hard work finished. You made it. Well, we're going to stretch out now. So let's come into the figure 4 stretch. You can take this stretch seated like I am, or come to lie down on your back. We're going to cross one ankle over the opposite knee. And then just breathing into the hip. If you want to deepen this stretch, you're going to walk your bottom leg closer in. If that's too strong, slide the foot away. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then when you're ready, let's change it to the other side. Cross the ankle over the knee. Breathing into the hips. Take one more breath here. And then we'll bring both feet down. Okay, we're going to take our 90-90 setup. So you're going to start by having the feet in front of the body, a bit wider than shoulder width, and then just drop the knees to the side. You can have your fingertips behind your hips, and then we're just going to shift the knees side to side. Good. So the deeper you take this angle, or the kind of more contained you take the shape of the legs, the stronger this movement is going to feel. But again, just listening to your body. Everyone's working at a different level, so if you see me doing something and it doesn't feel good for your body, feel free to modify and adapt. Good. This is a really nice stretch if you do tend to feel stiff or tight in the hips. And over time you can progress this to more difficult levels. So you come off hands free and just work the lower body. Good. Let's finish up one more to each side. And then we'll make our way up to standing. So coming up through a roll up if you like. Fingertips are down, we straighten the legs. Pause, stretching the back of the hamstrings. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend the knees and slowly roll up. Let's finish the way we started, into a lunge. So step one foot forward, take the other leg back, bending through that front knee, we're straightening through the back leg, and then gently drawing the hips forward. So just getting a stretch into the hip flexors. You might also reach the heel back, get into the calves. And then maybe we add in an easy side bend. Good. Change sides. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. And then we're encouraging the hips forward just to a point that feels comfortable for you. Take one more breath here. Maybe add in that side bend. And then step the feet together. Thank you so much for joining me for today's class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're feeling more open, more free in the hips, and please do continue to watch some of my other classes.